begin your journey.
We are walking. We discussed it before, but what's Paulo's wearing again? It's like some religious garb.
Used to be wearing just sort of very heavy cavalry armor, and he has removed several pieces of the heavier armor, and he's now wearing just standard infantry gear, and he's still wearing all of his heavy leg armor and gauntlets. Mm-hmm. But he's got his lance, he's got his saber.
Gauntlet.
Yep. He's got the silver eye, which is pretty much just a mark for recognition of the events of the High Quarter.
Silver eye?
Yeah.
What is that again?
It's a carved symbol on the side of his helmet.
Okay, you can say
so
that.
I didn't know that's what you're referring to. He's got the knife tip on the chain, and he's got the High Apostate, basically a prayer that is carved into the side of his helmet.
Okay. That's purely just for my own imagination. That does nothing for the story.
Just really cool, though.
Yeah. Okay, we're proceeding then. And we have our, do we have some sort of, compass or something that we can get?
I assume you brought your...
For the coordinates? I have the coordinates.
Yeah, it's on my phone. Did you give that back to me?
Sure, yeah, I guess.
Alright. So yeah, do you want some sort of, survival check equivalent to navigate the woods?
You know what, yeah, give me one of them.
You shouldn't have asked.
With advantage, because Guide is with you.
Okay. Nat 20.
Nat 20. Yeah, no, Coyote leads you on through the woods, and it seems like he's just in his natural habitat.
What kind of woods is it?
It is,
because, Regalia knows, the, rich person artificial woods, but she's never been to, an actual wood.
This is, I would call, a crowded plains Sahara. So there's a lot more trees than there are normally, but it's sort of low brush everywhere. There are some, as you're going up hills, there are some, really tall trees.
We're in fucking Australia.
Yeah, pretty much. So an Australian forest.
Australian woodland.
See, there's a very, very, very noticeable lack of wildlife here.
How is Mr.
Horseman doing here?
Yeah. Wait. Is he on?
No.
Okay. Yeah. How is Mr. Armored Popeye doing?
Did you reduce any of your armor?
For the woods?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't.
I feel like if anything, Mary should increase her armor.
Sweat.
Regalia.
It's hot.
Oh, I didn't know.
No. This is funny. Is
this?
Regalia, as we're walking, should slows her pace to walk in step with Spitfire. You remind me a lot of a character I read about in a book when I was a kid. A guy named Garen Everlyn. He had he was just a big, strong military leader, very by the books, very, very much you. Kind of looked like you too.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, you've got the same vibe. It's like watching a character come to life. William Sopp?
Yeah, love that guy.
Sopp. Bro, that's an unfortunate last name.
Anyway, yeah, he's...
Sopp's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, anyway. Do you... What is... I don't know. This is weird, because again, fictional character, but I get the same vibes. Are you cool where you are? I don't know, that character's whole journey in the story was it was part of a military institution, right? And then he sort of realized it wasn't super on the up and up, kind of corrupt, and he started to be I don't know, personally dissatisfied with how things were going and not meeting his own standards, and sort of fell away from it. And you seem kind of exhausted with everything that's going on.
Hello?
I'm just saying what I'm seeing.
In terms of, do I like all the rigorous protocol and how everything needs to be reported to my superiors and how I can't do exactly what I want?
Kinda, yeah.
I'm trapped by fucking... There's too many tape. I'm trapped by tape. There's a lot of color tape. It's all just tape. Probably. Do I particularly care enough to become a deserter and disavow myself from the very mouth that feeds me? I'm not there yet. But, I don't know. this, and if it satisfies your desires, then perhaps you can call it a day.
That's fair enough, I guess. You
That's where I was at. That's pretty much where I see it.
Yeah, it's funny. I realize that I'm pretty lucky that I stumbled into you. Like, if I were to ask any other judge, hey, can I go on a scouting mission to find my friends? Like, no one else would join me, but I get the feeling you want to get away from, like...
I don't want to get away from my people, I just want to get away from...
the job.
Kind of. The job is an excuse.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I relate to that a lot, actually.
Me and Coyote.
You hear up ahead. Fucking pussy.
Yeah, I could agree on that one.
Really?
Only a little bit.
He is trailblazing up ahead.
What does Paulo say to all of this, or what is his reaction?
Helmet's still on.
Fair enough.
But you can see that he's been watching this. He's been walking in stride with Mary behind you too.
Oh my god, we are on track to become best friends forever. On God.
On God.
On.
He immediately kills you for heresy.
Ha!
On boy.
You're on God. Get off of
Blasphemy.
God. Get off of God.
We're gonna start making pinky promises and everything, bro.
But Mary only has one pinky.
It's rude.
Sure, she already failed one pinky promise.
Damn.
That's her sad backstory.
I mean,
Kind of.
but yeah, Regalia reaches into a bag and pulls out some dog tags. Like, these are the reason why I don't subscribe to the military order, and just sort of generally what the government is saying is right and wrong, because ultimately it's a machine run by rules that were made by people a long time ago that are very uncaring and don't take things on a case-to-case basis. I think the world should be ruled on a case-to-case basis.
It's difficult to run things on a case-to-case basis when you have a civilization too large to handle.
Well, that's true if everyone is fucking lazy.
The world you want should be ruled by small city-states that coexist and have group harmony.
I don't know. I'm more of the mindset that if everyone pitched in, there wouldn't be that much
So
work.
the people be the government?
Very
Would
much.
that dilute and corrupt the powers that be, and it just be total anarchy?
It's not a perfect system. But like, you know.
You have very poignant questions and ultimately reasonable desires, and I can agree to that. I don't particularly like the state of the world that we're in, yet I am simply one man, and I cannot do anything.
Well, that's not true. You have a lot of people under your control and influence.
Oh, they're only subscribed to me by rule alone.
Yeah, I suppose if the rules are what you're not big on, the fact that people follow you according to the rules is kind of unhelpful.
Thus, our strength in commitment.
Sarah?
Fucker, it's Paulus.
Oh, yeah! Fuck.
Yeah, Paulus is with you. Like, you turn, you turn, Sarah? Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit, I'm not used to that. Yeah, 27th is something at the very least I can be jealous of in that regard, since you guys have sort of been let off the leash and to do what you want and do best. I'd probably fit in more with your group over there, but it's easier to get in this way. I'm very opinionated, but I'm not very divisive.
You fuckers talk a lot.
We do.
We're walking. What do you want us to talk about? You want us just to walk in silence for a mile and a half?
No. Coyote's
What
just
else
used to
do you
be
do?
by himself.
Drink.
Think, to be honest.
Oh. Yeah, think.
Yeah, I think
That's what I was gonna say.
Mary, do you think?
I think when I elected to be beneficial. I don't take myself.
Oh, she's a politician.
No, I deny that very notion.
Well, she talks like one.
People seem to think that I'm dumb because I don't take myself seriously.
Nah, I just
That's
think you're
actually a very
stupid.
fair point to make. I did kind of assume you were stupid. However,
Wow, thanks!
Mm,
Are we there yet, by the way?
I did not.
Thank you, Paulos. It feels like it's just you and me against and Regalia against the world out here in these Appalachian woods.
That is how you earned your service, correct?
But what do you mean?
Your service.
What service are you referring to here?
And he gestures over to Regalia and what she's holding.
Our time in the location that has not been named in universe. You know.
Yeah.
That one.
I'm calling it the upper reaches.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
Your service on the line.
yeah, that war kind of sucked.
It was.
You say that as if all wars don't.
Well, depends.
In practice, they are with purpose.
It's easier to shoot somebody you're not morally aligned with.
Yeah, I don't know. You are right. That war did suck more than others. Believe it or not, I'm not actually. Contrary to what a lot of people that I talk to think, including my brother, I've been trying to get this hammered into his thick skull for years. I don't actually mind violence or killing if it's like against someone who also has like beliefs. You should fight for your beliefs, and if that means killing for your beliefs, that's cool.
You see Paulos like, there's a nod there.
What I think is bad is if you're killing people who don't have the ability or desire to defend themselves.
Kind of like
So
what
you
we
don't-
did back at the civilian village.
Sounds like you're just some grand police officer.
How
What
so?
are you, Spitfire?
Yeah, elaborate on that one.
Well, the only people who don't have the will or desire, well, the ability or desire to defend themselves are civilians.
Yeah,
Police officers protect and serve civilians.
ideally.
And conceptually, yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You sound like a grand police officer. That doesn't exactly sound somebody rallying a banner against. an
Well,
army
the
of
thing is,
citizens.
police officers listen to the government and
It
take.
sounds like you just don't like the government, to be honest.
You're not wrong.
You like the government?
I like the concept of government.
You like...
A guardian is sent to protect. A soldier is sent to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't make a good point.
I like the idea of having some. I personally, I don't know about you, but I would not like to be at the forefront of diplomatic or international communications, just because it just seems like a lot of talking. And honestly, some people like speaking to brick walls like that. Some people genuinely enjoy communicating. It's not my thing. That's more that stuff up at an international level. I don't. It's when I mentioned that city-state idea earlier. I just think groups of people can form communities, and that community forms an even bigger community that talks to other communities, and eventually grows so large that you're gonna have to find some way to coexist harmoniously. However, the individual within those communities can rise against that community, and that's why there's law and order.
Please take a breath, sir.
Not to be whatever, like this isn't accusatory or whatever, it just comes to mind, but you're pretty much describing how the Southerners are formatted.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Just putting that out there.
Well, I've got my biases, and well.
Not to say the South is free from sin either.
Yeah,
I've got a couple bones to pick with them too.
You see Paulos touch a part on his inner chest plate where there's been carved a circle, and there is "Old Apostate" written inside of it.
What's
A
that
what?
one mean?
We remember the stand at Copperville.
Yeah, Regalia nods. Yeah, I bet you wouldn't know about that, though. Looks over at Spitfire. Not many people do, unfortunately.
I've seen. Oh, well, I've made it out of red flour before. It's not good. Then again, you see what I'm wielding here, and so I've given in.
Yeah.
Nihilism.
Again, it's what you're doing though. Like, it's not. I don't have a problem with it because you are fighting people against what you believe. It's when it comes to just innocent civilians.
Yeah, I don't know why you're here.
All against the cause are considered to be our enemy.
Yeah.
What exactly is the cause that you are contributing to
cause
right now?
Is the will of the apostle.
Oh.
I believe that anybody who's willing to take up a gun and shoot at me is my enemy. Whether that be a civilian, if
Pretty
you've
sure.
chosen to do such a thing, then you have aligned your philosophy that
That's
you're willing
pretty
to die.
common belief.
And
If you
to
get shot
die
at.
is to embrace pain. And set fire is one of the most painful things out there.
Mm-hmm.
Hold!
They'll
So you got
stop.
hold up a fist and then start lowering down. Yeah, and the rest of them follow suit.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
What's poppin', Coyote?
I think I see some movement.
What? This is like a 41-year-old man right
He
now.
digs out his scope and like dials it in. He's watching over the
Sometimes
hill.
a 22-year-old comes out, man. What do you want?
Alright, yeah, we got positive movement.
All right, what are we looking at here?
Northwest,
Signatures.
12. I'd say maybe 2/3 of a click out. He hands the scope over to you, Regalia.
Could you get a handle on like how many people there are over there?
You see, I got 12,
12.
17. Yeah, shit, you might want to see this.
All right, I take a peeky poo.
There is, along one of the lower paths through the forest, you see a procession of infantry moving north.
All right, are they hauling ass or are they just patrolling?
They are
What's
marching
going on?
in formation.
Marching?
Okay.
Is our king
And
there?
as they come around sort of a bend, you can see there are more and more of them.
Can we see our people there?
What?
Like our
I think she's asking, is the
Are they
ping
with us?
coming from that
Are
group?
they with
No.
them? Sorry.
No, it's further
Oh.
south.
Yeah, how far
So we can
out
just-
are we from that?
You're about a half mile out.
We can
Okay.
just move right past them. We don't need to engage.
Yeah, I would say.
Everyone
Keep
roll
it quiet.
perception.
All right, Regalia gets a 14. Mary gets a 4.
Yay!
Of course.
Spitfire gets a 5.
Damn.
Coyote bonuses?
Yeah, he gets advantage. Because he's in favor to Rand.
Yeah,
Damn.
he's a ranger. 14.
Yeah.
14? Yeah. So that was Regalia and Coyote. Oh, it makes sense. You're
Yeah, right.
next to each other with the scope. You see him like twitch and look over you and like tap his ear. You start to hear like pressed up against the ground. You feel it first as you feel tremor disturbances, and then you can hear in the distance.
Coyote, we can't engage here.
And then it grows loud enough that the rest of you can hear it.
We gotta turn back at this point.
In front of us, not behind us, right?
Yes.
Does it sound like it's impacting behind us?
No.
It's
Can we-
impacting. Okay.
Can we do a quick little like
Roll
sneaky
military knowledge.
Oh my god.
I wish I had an actual stat for this. I'm gonna add that this level. 16.
16.
What would my military knowledge
You
be?
immediately, the second you hear the sound, you recognize it, and it sort of spreads around the group. You recognize what's called the drums of war by soldiers. This is the sound of centaur movement.
Hmm.
And it grows increasingly louder, and you hear more of them.
Like actual centaurs or a group
Yeah, no,
called
we get the
centaurs?
fuck out of
A
here.
centaur is a 24-foot tall, four-legged mobile artillery unit.
Okay, so it's a like
It's
a
basically a giant robot tank.
War
tank.
machine.
Is it in the shape of a centaur?
It's in the shape of, so imagine big horse, head goes up, giant artillery cannon, where the head should be.
Oh, sick.
It's basically straight out of Star Wars. Incidentally, what time of day is it?
It's around noon. But, yeah, no, you hear that in the distance. As you can see, the infantry line, there are several of them. As you expand your view, you see an entire advancement moving through this forward
Towards us.
you.
Oh,
Yes.
great.
Do they see us? No, they didn't see us yet.
Encountering that without my battalion. I'm
Yeah,
getting
no.
out of here.
You see close to 40 and then 80 and then there is an entire battalion
No, they
moving
didn't
through this
see us
forest.
yet, did they?
No.
No.
Okay.
Look. I agree with you, but I don't think we can outpace them. I feel like
They're moving in a march.
I am not the smartest, but I think our best option is to do a quick little hide.
I'm with
Do
her.
What? They're sweeping bushes.
They are actually, like, as they are approaching,
Can we-
setting small fires.
Can we
Okay.
perception to find maybe a you know that one scene in Lord of the Rings where they go under the the cove and hide
Yes.
Yeah.
from the...
I know exactly what you're talking
My
about.
brain was up. Like there are trees.
Roll
that's
perception
actually a
again.
pretty good idea.
Spitfire, you get this.
trees, no!
All right. So is this for Spitfire?
Yeah, first.
Just Spitfire?
Can we do everyone?
Then you get a 21.
You recognize it's sort of a low hum, but it is at a frequency that you immediately recognize. You recognize the sound of Griffin engines
Up in the tree?
No, this
coming from the near horizon.
No, they got air units and they've got ground units. They have war machines. I need to get back and first of all tell my people.
This is an invasion force.
Look, this is a you thing, Spitfire. We need to keep going on forward.
We cannot evade this.
How did...
I've
You're
got
giving
an
me
8
no
chamber
choice
heavy
here. Oh my
armor.
god.
The best thing at my disposal right now is feet. I gotta go.
Our alliance lies with our brothers.
Regalia, what
I
do you
mean,
wanna
the
do here? Do you
I'm
wanna go
sorry,
with them,
but
or do you
the
wanna-
same can be said for us. We
kinda
got
wanna
this
keep
far.
going.
We're so close.
You guys can go back, but we are gonna keep going.
Do
This seems like a you
What?
thing, this whole battalion.
I don't think you understand.
I will press forward
For what? What?
To go to
With
our
them?
people.
for their cause.
Spitfire, you can go back and warn your people, but we're gonna keep going.
Do my comms unit.
Yeah, like Caddy, he nods.
Okay,
Is that closed off though? Do you
Yes,
do you want?
that's
Okay.
extremely close.
All right. Just want to make sure.
Remember, this is an emergency right here. We've got a full-on invasion coming in through here. I'll state my coordinates, and they're coming in towards us.
Oi, start again.
Full-on invasion, griffins, the centaurs, ground troops.
Well,
Yeah,
finally decided to send it back to us.
yeah, they're,
For real, we don't have a position to hold against such a thing.
yeah. We don't.
We'll have to pull back.
That's what I planned. We were never meant to.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
great.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we're cut off.
Yippity.
Whatever you guys want to do, fuck it. I'll stick around.
Let's hold in for a little huddle here. How are we gonna get past these troops?
Is there-
Anybody?
Suggest diversion.
Diversion. Hey, we found grenades.
Hey, you could call your buddies.
I don't think
That sounds
that
like a
would be-
suicide mission. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
that could start.
She just
unnecessary
like a-
battle.
Oh. They aren't set up.
The Skymen.
They could be set up.
It could be so.
You could set them up.
Let's backtrack a little until they're ready. They assault them, then we sneak past while they're getting shot down.
Or we could, bro.
As-
Look into that. What is that?
There's no signal response.
I can't contact anyone.
Or
How is our signal? Oh, I guess it's not still good. Well,
It is gone. Yeah, no, you check again, it is gone.
Yeah, shit.
Like, you can't reach anything. So, like, you're suddenly in just dead air.
we could throw a grenade as a distract, or maybe like a few.
Or actually,
I've got all of my
just to
equipment on me.
clarify, because you specifically stated that our signal was the only one that could get through. Is that signal gone?
Yes.
Okay.
It was literally, like, you turn it on, and, like, you aren't able to reach anything now.
This is a stealth mission.
Alright, so this is gonna take, like,
And?
something sizable to distract an entire fucking battalion.
And by grenades.
All right. Well, you have grenades. We
We
could
both
set
have
like
grenades.
a trip
Can I-
trip
This
wire.
This is my idea. If there's like a slope that happens to be especially rocky, we could throw a grenade over there and start
So
like
you
a
guys
small.
you guys want to go through this
It's a
battalion
forest.
here?
We could start like a small rock slide and distract them.
I have a proposition.
Okay, shoot.
I will remain here
For what?
to provide dispersion.
You sure about that? That doesn't sound like.
No, I think
You
you
just
should
set
just
yourself
stay
on
with
fire
us.
and
That
wait
doesn't-
for arms.
You
And,
are-
he draws a lance round and loads it in.
I'm sorry. I think that is just reckless, to be honest.
To be honest, I'd rather just
is
face backwards.
Required.
No, it's not required. You are not required to do that.
You must push through.
Yes, you don't need. What is the stance here?
Resistant
You
heavy
don't need
armor.
to do
If they're
that.
setting fires,
I think a distraction and a quick little run past is our best choice.
Of course, I will remain, so you may push through.
That's just
All right,
excessive.
look. I don't hate your idea, but you don't be a hero, okay? Once that you get their attention, run back.
That would be inefficient.
But it would be a distraction.
I
What's
will
wrong with
remain
the grenades
and
idea?
Engage the enemy. Like he holds a hand out, like I will take these then.
This is just unnecessary.
It is
It is no.
will.
You don't need to be a big hero here for character development.
It is
You can just come
my
with us.
Service.
service for
Regalia,
what?
please give me a hand here. This guy just seems to want to die.
I mean, I don't.
It is my
What's-
final service.
What's wrong with the grenade
How are they
idea?
clearing the area?
They are pretty much just brush burning.
Can I use persuasion, please? Please? Please?
Yeah.
Yes. Can I roll persuasion to persuade him to stop being a dick shit?
That is a 12.
Nah, dick shit. That's 2 over pass.
It's a lot higher than that.
This is Paulos.
I don't.
You don't
okay,
need
so
to
I
do this.
don't know.
This is completely unnecessary.
Paulos, I don't particularly understand why this is something you
How
do.
big
I'd rather
is
just-
Paulos? Can I just grab him and bring
I
him?
don't know what you two would plan on doing even if we both left.
Spitfire, do you have any other ideas besides this?
I have zero ideas on how 4 people can do anything to an entire battalion with griffins, centaurs, and anything else.
If
Of
you had
course,
Spider, this would be much,
course.
much easier.
setting a comrade in arms on fire and
Oh,
having-
fire is a good idea.
They would know exactly where that came from. I thought about it.
Of course. So, to draw attention away from your movement, you would pass unnoticed.
Okay. This is just... We're going at a loop here, it seems, Paulos, buddy.
What does it look? What does like the enemy formations look like? You've got like your centaurs. You've got your infantry.
Yeah, they're moving in stacks of 3, marching formation. They have the centaurs moving pretty much in just a line over the terrain.
Centaurs is something where like if you've got like 1 or 2 people, or like maybe like a small group like us, if we were spread out. There's 10 centaurs. It's like I wonder because sometimes machines are too big to really realize. Like if someone in a tank may not recognize one person in the bush as compared to enemy.
Right, the centaurs won't see you, but the infantry would.
I'm talking about I'm thinking about the infantry here. There's going to be regularly communication. They're probably the people that are starting these bush fires.
So my thought is that the possibility of us sneaking past with them not knowing that anyone was here is better than him letting them know anyway. So like I feel like we would be at a tactical disadvantage if they weren't on high alert. Or we would be at an advantage if they weren't on high alert. So wouldn't it make sense for them to just...
You explain that like in character, but like
Yeah.
Their format is what disallows any sort of breach.
And they're just sort of coming at you in a wall.
I still think that the distraction premise is a good idea. How many collective
Well, if you
grenades do we
have
have?
2 grenades.
No,
they
no,
would
you.
not
I have.
focus their attention on such a thing.
I think Mary
They
has
would begin
3.
a sweep and search maneuver.
You don't know that?
I
do,
yeah.
in fact.
I think I have 2, or I have 3, and Regalia has 2, or is it the other way around?
You have 3. I have none.
I have 3. You have 2.
I don't know. It's
Either.
we're stuck in a weird spot because none of the characters agree with him, but also he seems pretty
He seems just like
insistent.
he wants to die.
So like,
Well, I
you
can
have-
get
If we try
maybe
to
3 people through that line.
We could try. I mean, you still got your flamethrower?
Yeah.
what does the ground look like? This is a weird question.
It's pretty hilly.
Does it
Kinda
is
dry.
Is there
What are
like
they
a
setting on fire?
high,
Trees?
tall grass?
Brush.
Would it be insane to dig a hole and hide in a hole?
Can we do a
Yeah.
wally? Can we
Yeah.
do a wally?
Can I try that?
How far away
Yeah.
are they?
They're about 600 meters out.
I'm gonna.
600? Okay, we've got.
All right, this is gonna
Yes.
sound insane. I think I might have an idea.
Shit.
What if we just dig a bunch of holes
I
and
think
hide in them,
Paulus is apt at digging holes. They
and
do
like
all
they
the
just
time.
walk over us?
That could work.
Paulus just immediately removes his E-tool and just...
Oh, he's got it with
We
him
just
and
all
everything.
just start fucking.
He's the only person with a shovel.
See,
You know,
Paulus,
honestly,
you didn't need
Regalia
to
like
sacrifice
takes like
yourself.
part of your armor and unlatches it and just goes to town.
She does not. No, I mean, Mary, I guess, is just digging like a dog.
You have a robot arm, so like,
Yeah, I mean, still.
is this like stupid or like are we making
it's
any?
better, it's better than Paulos just unnecessarily
This
sacrificing
could
himself.
be a well-defended ambush position.
I don't think we need to do all that. I think we need to just hide. And
To destroy the enemy is the highest calling.
Can you do that
I think we have.
later?
To rescue your comrades is your highest calling.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't need like. We
Tell you
are
what
going
then,
to
if,
win
that,
this
if
battle.
that's what you really want to do, if that's your goal, then how about we dig a hole, we hide, you do your stuff, and then
To
yeah.
remain undetected would be efficient.
Correct.
I simply suggest that the odds of this occurring are low.
That's
It
fair.
is a gamble.
We
And
dig
to
our
be
hole.
undefended, if found, would result in casualty.
Hmm.
We
All right.
dig our hole, girl.
There is no defending, I don't believe.
No, this is Paulos. You gotta see here, man. You aren't winning this battle alone with just us against
I
them.
mean,
You see that?
Understand.
Yes. So this is like. Do you have any other ideas besides dying to do this?
That is not a price I am unwilling to pay.
Yeah, obviously, we don't really want you to die,
I
Paulos.
see.
Like helmet tilt. Like,
I understand where it's at here. I'm just trying to weigh the cost benefit. Cause
Let's continue to dig our hole and just stick with that. Hey, yeah, yes.
I think.
Paulus has already got like a solid
Yeah.
trench formation going.
Dig our
To be
hole.
clear,
Dig our
I am
hole.
talking about like a human-sized hole
Right.
that we would cover in dirt and
Yeah.
stay quiet as they literally walk over us.
Right.
That's all good. And then we can put like a shovel on top to make it smooth and everything. I'll slick it.
I don't know if we can get away with that. Maybe some
How the
bushes.
fuck are you gonna do
Bush it-
that?
I'm thinking. I don't know. Anyways, continue.
Anyway, we do this.
You do it.
Do-
yeah,
should we
you-
roll
You dig
for
fucking
dig?
Hole. Yeah, roll for hole.
Roll for
Big.
holes.
And can we get an advantage because Paulos
11.
has
That's
a,
gonna make. Why don't we look at it like a
a
grave?
shovel?
Yeah, you get advantage because Paulus has a shovel.
Paulos has a shovel.
He just has that. We get 19. Hell yeah.
19. Yeah,
That's
well,
surprisingly good for what we're
yeah,
attempting to do.
27th is a siege assault group.
Can we also get another advantage once we're in the hole for stealth? Because Mary has that.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Now roll again.
All right. What are we rolling?
advantage.
Are we now in the hole?
Flat advantage.
So it's group advantage and not just
Yep.
okay.
Group advantage.
Group. We get. Oh, good thing we got advantage. That's a 9. 9 at best.
That is a 9. You do.
Is there any stat bonus that
Any
might help
luck?
here? Is there any? No, I don't think there would be. Where's the fucking?
You want to roll luck, Mary? Just as a reminder, this can go very good or very bad.
Yeah, well, we already did a failure with 9.
Would,
so
would
this
a
is, like,
9
better.
mean they see us?
Or
A 9 is a
feel
failure.
us on
Okay.
Yes, so
9 is
luck.
not a complete failure.
Yes, it is.
No.
It's below 10.
No.
I feel
9
like-
is not a complete
Well, it's not a
failure.
1.
It's
but
not
it
a
still
complete
is
failure,
a
but I
9.
feel like given the context of the situation,
Under 5
it
is
is.
a
They would,
complete failure.
they would still, like... go
9
there.
is a partial failure. So, you get to decide who is found.
No, let's try luck first.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying you try luck, it all goes bad.
Are we now in the hole now as well? Are we all in
I
the hole?
would go with the luck gamble just because I think that's more interesting.
All right, D6.
We're in the hole.
But
we're
no,
hiding.
that's
yes,
not my
correct?
call. That's Abby's call.
We're in the hole.
Yeah.
We're hiding in the hole.
Yeah. You want to roll luck?
I'm trying to look around.
Can I add some
To my
flavor for an
understanding.
advantage?
Okay, what is it?
I didn't even think. I just was trying to get an advantage.
Come on.
Uh,
Give me something good. Give me something good.
what have I got?
Mary and Regalia both have gone, like we've seen multiple times, are really good at disguising themselves.
Right. You two are
I
fine.
mean, can we put like a bush on top of us as well?
This is for like the group.
Yeah, we're all in a big hole. We got like bushes and stuff on top of the hole.
You already failed on that roll.
But
I-
no, we succeeded on the digging of the hole.
Yeah, you digged it, but you
We
failed
failed.
on your camouflage.
Okay.
So what else? Is there anything you can think of that would give you a bonus to this?
I don't think there's anything we're gonna get for this. It's
Can
a
I-
whole.
can I-
Alright,
like-
then do it.
Can I like? I can put my back up against the top of the hole to
This
try to
is
make
not
it-
for you, this is for the group.
Yeah, I'm adding flavor here. Like put up against the top. of
You
the
are
hole.
hidden.
We're all in the same spot,
No,
dude.
you're in
Yes,
different holes.
We all did the same. We did a big hole.
No, you're in different holes.
We didn't specify either way.
We did not
would
specify.
what would we have done?
I was thinking a big hole.
I was thinking separate. What would you have done,
Oh, separate.
Spitfire?
If you had to hide and hold.
Well, it would be better to be in one big hole because then I'd
No.
roll for the whole group to be safe, and instead of just me.
This is luck. You aren't doing anything.
Spitfire, one hole or multiple holes? It doesn't really matter, but like,
I mean, if there's gonna be one hole, I'd dig a grave.
I think it's just
No,
one big
like
hole.
for the group, if you have to hide in holes, would you dig one big hole or like multiple holes?
sex
It would
joke.
be faster to do one big.
I disagree entirely.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you can.
One big
it's
hole.
not a big decision. What is the first thing that comes to your
Probably
mind?
Multiple holes.
All right,
Yeah.
so multiple holes.
Digging grave.
Anyway, are we rolling luck?
Roll it.
All right, here we go. Here we go. This is luck. Here we go.
It just has to be above 10.
Oh yeah, usually
Okay.
we got 17.
A 17.
Or actually, no. Hold on. Fuck that. Is it 17? Math.
Doesn't matter, it's
Yes,
above
it is
10.
17. It's 17.
It's above 10, doesn't matter.
Mhm.
As the centaurs are approaching, one of them hits the hill above you and just knocks a tree down over your position.
Ha.
Oh.
So yeah, you are kind of bludgeoned by the tree.
That's fine.
Who got
What?
bludgeoned? Because it's different holes.
Roll a d6.
3.
Who got hit?
Did you not assault? Oh yeah. He's wearing armor.
You did specify that you didn't
Can
take
he
off your
roll
armor.
for? Can he roll for harm as well?
Roll a d4.
I had my impact resistant helmet on and all that shit. Like, so.
Can you have
Ouch!
advantage?
That's a 4.
You take 2 harm.
That's okay. Okay, I was thinking it was 4 harm. I don't
So,
know.
yeah.
No,
That's
he's got
ridiculous.
2 damage
Yeah.
reduction.
Bonk.
But they passed over us and everything.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
they
look
are
at that.
passing over
I'm
you
so
currently.
sorry. And Polo's
It
gonna
only
die.
took us a million years to decide. Yeah, no. Okay, so they just all, like, what do I guess not see, but what do we
Several
hear?
minutes.
Gosh.
Like 10 minutes.
Hey man, it's at least you got your call back to warn them, to warn the rest of your troop there.
So, after a couple of minutes pass, Cody, like, turns his head slightly and, like, opens his eyes and looks around and... Clear!
I fucking
Stands
hate
up.
that.
Like a bunch of fucking zombies that emerge from the
Oh
ground.
my
No,
god.
he springs
what
up and
the
just...
fuck? I didn't say shit because I didn't know what to do.
Did you get bonked by a tree, my guy?
Oh gosh, you okay?
It hurts.
He like hit you right in the part of the armor that Regalia took off.
Is he just
Yeah.
bruised
Right in
or,
the shoulder,
or did he
just
get?
donk.
Is he just bruised or did he get? Oh, can I give him a morphine for
You
healing?
shouldn't. Morphine doesn't heal. It's
Please,
a painkiller.
please.
Alter the laws of reality
but if
so
he
that
got, but if
morphine
he just
heals.
got bruised, he's being like
Let's rest is good.
he's
Heals.
being
Here's your
Yeah,
shoulder pad
you
back,
have, like,
my
you have,
guy.
like, bruised ribs.
Sorry about that.
pain is the thing that's stopping him here.
All right, okay,
Let's
now.
give him
Really
morphine for
hard to
heals.
fucking
Heals.
All right, it took us. Let's keep going now that we can, like quietly and slowly, but like let's go. So
Yeah,
we,
you keep on moving.
My
Coyote
wife was
Coyote
like-
sets a little bit of a faster pace.
yeah. Does that nat 20 carry over?
Yeah.
That you got?
No, he's keeping a faster pace. He will run ahead and check an area, and then signal to you clear.
Awesome.
So you're making a decent cut through the woods
Way
now.
downtown.
Do you have any like fun conversations?
I feel like what just happened killed the mood.
Well,
So-
I mean, like important conversations.
Nothing.
Yeah, I guess now that we as we're like, you know, jogging, I guess. Now that we've had that sort of like sudden disagreement in a high tense situation, maybe we should like discuss beforehand. You guys are like, are you guys not going to engage if we run into enemies?
I would have to.
Cool. That's what I wanted to hear.
Great
It
answer.
is my directive.
We know, dude. Seem very eager to go into battle.
It is my only purpose.
What did you do before this job?
I was a scribe aboard a transport carrier.
Transport carrier for... This is interesting. What for where?
It was a private business.
So like a limo service.
Whoa, you worked at Wise Market? Tell me more about that.
Like a limo service? Like an Uber?
We were transporting civilians across the Midlands during the beginning of the Red War.
What? He was transferring
Relax.
immigrants?
Our transport was destroyed.
Oh.
I am one of 3 survivors.
Hmm.
And after that, you joined 27?
I
The
forgot that like
infantry.
most of the 27th are like survivors of war things.
I placed an application for the infantry. We were sent to defend the line at the mountains.
The mountains.
We were engaged for 2 years. At the end of my assignment, I joined the 27th Algion.
It's kind of a similar experience to what we had, except we didn't really have a choice with that one.
Yes, I carry your brands in remembrance. Yours is a story that has propelled me.
I'm still shocked that people even knew about that. I thought that was a contained incident.
It is a story that has provided me with the drive to continue.
Look, man, you don't need to keep fighting. The war is pretty much like gonzo. You don't need to keep doing this, man.
The war's anything
This is
but
sort of-
Gonzo.
Okay, well, for
If
now they
that
don't really
entire
have that much knowledge about what's
Invasion
going on.
platoon was anything to say about it.
Except for the guys back there.
The same
Why do you
motivations
keep
for-
fighting?
Our war never ended.
Great.
Clearly.
So just to be clear, he's from what I've picked up, he's saying that he was like basically an Imperial that was around the mountain that we were fighting at.
Yes.
So he was basically fighting us without knowing it.
Yeah, during the end of the war, you were locked at the mountain border before things came to a truce. So you were about to invade the southern lands before the truce was declared.
Mm-hmm.
And they were locked there for a long time. So, yes.
Mm.
But we're not aware of that. We just
I mean,
know
Regalia
You would
is
know.
We just know that we have very similar stories.
Regalia's figured it out.
Figured one out.
That we basically were
Met.
we were fighting them at some point. My small
Imperials.
collective.
They deserted.
My small collective of 5
Children, basically.
babies were fighting his group, but the story is
Oh,
this
wait,
that
why were you fighting Imperials then?
because we deserted.
We were
They
doing
defected,
basically like a
yeah.
solo mission thing going on.
They defected as because they were told to hold their position against the enemy lines.
And they were kids, so Regalia shot her commanding officer in the face and ran away.
And so they just sort of holed up in the
That's
mountains
the lore.
for the entirety of the war.
And
They met
the
the
story,
Imperial reinforcements
the
as they
story
came
that
down.
people like other people on the outside is that they were like
Just war heroes
war
that held a point.
heroes that held up a point, and
They
like,
were supposedly holding that point against the invasion of the Freelanders.
Which is technically true.
Technically true. They fought
technically,
both.
but they
Yeah.
didn't really. The story is that they fought for
Yeah.
the Imperials, but they weren't actually fighting for anyone.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
Yes, you see, eventually you come out and the trees start to thin out.
oh,
as
Regalia's come out years ago.
you,
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month, everybody!
Regalia dies of a sudden heart attack.
What, do you hate the gays or something?
Yes.
Wow.
Damn.
We're really learning about your true colors here.
Yeah.
Or lack of them.
Yeah.
Your homophobia.
Homophonia.
Homophobia.
Yes, I love to use words that sound like other words.
Dude.
Homophobia.
Oh.
Yeah, she said homophonia.
Homophonia.
Phobia. That's what I heard.
Anyway, yeah, you come out the.
You come out.
I'm going to kill you.
Come out with your hands up. I'm gay.